everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Nini, who is very tired. It's been, the last 2 days have been really tiring, and only because I didn't work for 3 days, so I went back to work yesterday and then today. And it's like, I'm trying to get back into the swing of things. Next week, my schedule is like, I'm off Monday. I'm in the afternoon on Tuesday. Close. And then like Saturday, I'm in the afternoon again. So I'm going to turn my light up so I can see. Sorry, y'all. That's better. So, when I get home, I just want to take a shower. And I don't want to talk to nobody. I don't want to do nothing but take a shower and lay down and get myself ready for the morning. I've always been like that. No matter where I've lived, I've always been like that. Showering, relaxing, eating, But when I get home, it's so late that I don't eat. And when I do eat, it's like I stress eat. Sorry. And it's been like, it's weird. I stress eat too much. And, I got this really funny one. Okay. So I bought a scale from Amazon. That's not the funny part. Okay. So I got it yesterday from the locker. Sorry, something's wrong with my nose is itchy. I got it from the locker. So I went home, got ready for, shower. I weighed myself, and it said I weighed 113. I weighed myself again, it said I weighed 112. So I'm like, okay. Now, if I weighed 112 and 113, I would not be wearing extra large clothes. I would not be wearing extra large pants. I would be wearing, like, large pants or medium. So, I really don't like scales because they say I'm fat, But right now I feel like I've lost a lot of weight since I've been cutting that back on salt. There was this one chip that I got, and it was really salty. And I've already finished them. I'm sorry. But I won't buy them again for the certain fact that they are very salty. And I ate them with for 3 days, I ate them with my bell pepper and my avocado. But today and yesterday, I just ate it, straight up. So, I probably won't be buying those. But if they come lightly salted, I might. It's really hard for me right now. Because, like, the 23rd of this month is my son's birthday. He passed away almost 24 years ago. Next month will be 24 years that he passed. So, it's very hard. And then my sister's always like, what's wrong? You're not talking to me. It's like, not everything is about her. If you're going through something and you're not talking to people, it's not about them. It's about you. You. And that's what it is right now. It's about me. It's about me dealing with my feelings. And, because this year for me is all about healing, changing the way I think, my eating habits. Well, I already done that, but, that I'm going to keep it up. My blood pressure last night was 101, which is really low. And I was like, oh my God. But then I woke up this morning and it was like 124. So I think that the salt that I ate makes it go up. And then, so I try to drink a lot of water. I try to drink lots of water. I drink Core Esta and what's the other one? Life water. They're all hydration waters. So that's pretty much all the water I drink. They cost a pretty penny. But right now, Core is on sale at my job for 2 for $4. So I'm good. It's just really hard. And I make it hard on myself, because I'm trying to deal with things and the loss of my son. And it's been, this has been 23, almost 24 years. And it doesn't take a certain amount of time before you're like over it. You're never over it. And there's a saying, let's see, let me think, hold on. You don't know how hard it is for someone unless you buried a child or a parent. I buried all three and a husband. So I know what that's like. The husband part, it happened. It's over. He's in heaven. The father of my children. But, I don't like when people are like, oh my God, you're not talking to me. It's like, babe, it's like I got enough on my plate without having to deal with other people. And it really upsets me and frustrates me when my sister thinks it's all about her. Like, if I could say a bad word right now, because I don't want to get censored or nothing. But, what word I'm thinking. Yeah. And it's not all about her. It's about me and dealing with the first 2 months of the year. And then I'm good. And then April comes and then I'm good, bad. It's just like half of the year is just like horrible. Not that it's really horrible, but it's a twofer in April. So my mom passed away in the beginning of April, and her birthday was in 29th of April. So that is just, but last year, I tried to not be like down in the dumps. That, that being that low and being down in the dumps is really hard. And it's like you deal with the loss of your family member. You deal with it. You don't just sit there and be like, okay, now what? And when my mom had first passed away, then I'm like, now what? I'm like, okay, we said goodbye to her, now what? And I had to go back to work, and every day was just hard, and it's just, you just move on, and you keep going, and you don't stop, and you make them proud. Even though they're not here on earth, they're in heaven watching over us, and they're like, oh, yeah, she's doing good now. So another thing, I just wanted to say this last thing. I'm actually walking home, so I like to be on making my videos as I'm walking home, just because if somebody's out there behind me or something I can see behind me, I don't like people walking up on me. So my bestie at work, I have his back no matter what. I love him like he's my son. He's 22. He's 2 years younger than my son. My son would have been 24 this year. But so he means well when he does stuff. He means very well, and he's ADHD and he has autism. I think though that he has more ADHD than autism, because he looks normal except for when he spaces out or he can't focus, and I try to get him to focus. But there's this one lady, she works in our department in the deli, and over a period of, I want to say 3 months, she borrowed money from my bestie. And it was kind of a secret, but it was kind of a secret. So, I mean, usually my bestie tells me everything, but I had to learn it from one of my other besties that he loaned her close to $1,000. And I was like, in my mind, I was like, oh, why? Are you effing kidding? Why would you do that? She needed money. Well, she's working. Hello. So they weren't talking for a minute. I don't know. He did something she didn't like or whatever. So now it's supposed to be that she is supposed to have paid him or started payments with him. Now they have a written agreement that she starts paying. Now she works every night that I work. So she's getting a check every week. And I get it. She got to buy stuff for her kid that's coming. But it's like, at least make an attempt to help him or pay him back. $5 here, $5 there, a 10 here, a 10 there. I mean, I make more money than her. She should be making sorry, I was walking by that guy with the 2 dogs. She makes about 15. So, I mean, even when I first started there, as soon as I got promoted, then they signed the new contract, and bam, you get a raise. But, like, so she's, she gets a check every week like everybody else, and she hasn't made no attempt to pay him a penny, a dollar, anything. And so I think that's totally wrong that he did that out of the kindness of his heart, loaned her money in increments of up to $1,000, I think it was. It's really like, I think it's like really 800, but with interest. Yeah, my boy charges interest. So he loans out money to a lot of people. One of our other besties borrowed money from him, some of his friends, and so he gets it back. But from her, he tried talking to her several different occasions. She doesn't want to talk to him. She wants nothing to do with him. But it's like, wow, well, he loaned you $1,000. And so she wants everyone to think it was just $20 and he paid her back, or she paid him back. No, everybody knows the story. Because Christian found out, and then Christian tells everybody's business. That's why I don't let Christian know my business. And so it's hard for me to be on her side, which I'm really not, and then be on his side. I'm not on his side 100%, because he's my friend. I've worked with him longer. She never asked me for money. I'd be like, no. She did ask me for a charger the other day. I was like, no way, I got an iPhone 15. That's not going to fit your phone. But I didn't say that. I said, oh, I don't have a charger. Why didn't you bring your charger? Why didn't you bring yours? And then today she asked me for Tylenol. Like, you're pregnant. You're not supposed to be taking Tylenol. It's just... And then, it's hard for me to have to deal with them in between. Be the in-between person. And I don't like it. Because it's just rough. I take his side or I help him, and then she gets mad, and it's like, well, you're not my boss. But then, she was saying that, oh yeah, he's bossing everybody around. He was bossing the newbies around. And I'm just like, yeah, Like, because he knows the deli, hello, because he used to work there. So he's not he's just helping them. It's just, I don't know, it's really stressful. And then she's like, oh, I don't know how much longer I'm going to be here. I'm just like, okay. It's like, I don't care. I stopped caring. This is me not caring, right? But then in the end, she gets money, from disability or whatever. And then she's still not going to pay him back. And he tried talking to her tonight about it. And she was supposed to make a payment last month or something. And then she didn't. And then she owes him money, right? And then in October, I think it was, she threw this big party for her kid's birthday party. And I was like, are you kidding me right now? If that was a loan shark, if it was a loan shark she got money from, her legs would be broken. Not that I know anything about loan sharking, just from movies. So that has been my day today. And the bell peppers and avocado, they seem to be going well together. And I ran out of ranch today. I thought I had a lot. And I was like, no. I ran out. And I wasn't, I was on lunch. I didn't want to go back downstairs. So I tried to scrape it in my bowl. And I was like, no. So, there's this sauce called Fry Sauce. This company I work for puts it out. So I'm like, now I have this thinking in my brain that I might want to try it with my vegetables. If the salt count is low. Because I keep seeing it on the shelf and it kind of looks like Thousand Island. But I'm like, I just might have to try it. And I've been seeing it, and it really does look like Thousand Island, and I kind of want to try it, but I'm not, how it would go with vegetables, because the bottle of ranch I just bought last week, and it's already gone. And I was like, no. But so I was thinking of plant-based ranch. For a little bottle, it was $4, almost $5. I'm just like, man, can't win for losing when you want to eat healthy. Okay, everyone. I will see you in my next video. Peace and love. Like, comment, and subscribe.